just going to do a quick audio test, guys, before we start. Hello guys, welcome to the game. Oh, I accidentally just clicked start. There we go, that was good timing. Anyway, yeah, I'm here on Tower 3D Pro today. Yeah, I totally accidentally hit start there, but never mind, we'll just ignore that. That was accidental. But yeah, we are loading in here to Munich Airport.
Jordanian 124 requesting push and start.
Right, we'll pause this game a minute, let me get set up. So we are here at the lovely Munich Airport in Germany on Tower 3D Pro. Now, I've looked at the schedule file for this airport, and between sort of around 3 o'clock, this airport gets very busy, so I've decided to connect around about 2 o'clock, and it also coincides with real-world time then a little bit. So we're only about half hour ahead in the game. It starts you at a random time that's within the hour that you selected. So obviously we selected 2, so it spawned me in at 1:49. So we should get fairly easy traffic, and then about 3ish it will get quite busy, so in about an hour's time from now. So this game's really fun. I thought, you know, I want to do something a little different. So you guys won't get to see this little thing, the ground thing, because I'm going to have that on my second monitor, but you'll get to see the others. It's quite nice to have this on a second monitor, and you only get that with the Pro Edition. I will mention that with this game. It is a bit of an odd game in terms of you've got 2 versions. There's the Pro version that's like £40, and then the regular one, which I think is £20. The regular one does not have voice recognition, it does not have split screen support, it does not have multiplayer, things like that. The multiplayer in this game is actually pretty bad, because it's a pain to set up. I've tried it before and failed. You have to edit like a bunch of firewall settings and all sorts, because it uses like port forwarding. Someone has done a guide on Steam how to bypass it, but I've never tried that particular guide, but it's quite difficult basically to give you an idea. So yeah, the multiplayer doesn't really work, but yeah, things like the voice recognition are what make this game so good. Now, of course, I am using a pack that gives you real colour. So the airport itself is about £15, and then the pack that gives you real colour is about £5. So it's about £20 in all. As a hint, it's a bit cheeky this, they sell real colour for every single airport, but say you buy it for Los Angeles and a big airport like Munich or Gatwick, it will probably cover most of the world. It won't cover everywhere, but you'll have skins for most planes if you don't want to. So like say you want to get it and you haven't, you know, but say you have like 5 American airports, you don't want to spend £6 on each, buy the Los Angeles one and you'll mostly get full skins. It won't be quite as good as getting every single airport, but it's a whole lot cheaper, so that's kind of recommended. Anyway, now I've got myself set up here, I'll just check everything's all working, yes? Yes, perfect. I've got a nice little overlay going. I'm using Bean overlay for it, actually, for the game side of things. I just thought, you know, make it look a little bit nice. You can't actually see the command panel. Let's move that down a little bit so you guys can see it. That looks weird on my screen. That looks really weird. I can't make it smaller though, I don't believe, so we will just have to leave that. Now, I looked at the winds at Munich Airport, and they are currently in real life using runway 26, but we're going to have to use runway 8 here, I think. We are going to have to use 8 left, because looking at the wind, look, 038, it's quite calm, so we won't bother reporting winds to the aircraft. Anything below 3 knots, you would typically say in real world, winds calm, but you can't say winds calm in this game, so that's what we're going to do instead. Did you guys want the command panel? I might just leave it up there. You can see what wrong with you. I'll leave it up there for now, and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, let's go ahead and unpause the game, and we'll get with controlling. So this is Jordanian 124, parked over here. You can see that's Jordanian over there. I like to be quite zoomed in on this game anyway. The voice recognition on this game can be a little dodgy, but it tends to be okay. We'll give it a go. I'm on my other PC for this. On my other PC I have slightly dodgy headphones that cause some weird voice recognition, but on this PC it seems to be okay. Jordanian 124, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Jordanian
Now
124.
normally again, I would be giving taxi instructions to these planes as well once they push back, but on this airport, it's quite a nice airport, you can just say continue taxi in most cases, because this is the taxi route I'd want them to take anyway. So the way it works, if they've come up with a taxi route that you're happy with, you can just say continue taxi. If I'm not happy with it, I'll give them a new route. But generally, having them all go down Sierra is pretty good. So from experience, I have controlled this airport for about half hour so far, about a week ago. And it doesn't tend to get too busy. It gets a little bit busy at times, but it's not too bad, which is why I chose 2 o'clock, so at 3 we can have a little bit of a rush maybe, I'm hoping. Because between 3-ish, I looked at the airport schedule file, and it has a lot of planes between then, so hopefully, but we've got tons of airlines here. Looks like we're probably going to have quite a few arriving, because the airport itself, particularly the international pier around here, all these stands back here, that's all Lufthansa mainly, and Dolomiti, all its like subsidiaries, so that's like probably Austrian, things like that. I think Austrian are subsidiary, aren't they? I know Dolomiti are, but they all park over here, those gates. Then you've got international gates.
Tower, Sunturk 1020 requesting push and start.
And then you've got sort of domestic gates, basically. One bug in this game I have noticed is the KLM call sign. I can't get it to work. I say KLM, doesn't work. I've tried saying it slowly in different voices. Right, what was that call sign? Last plane called?
Tower, Sunturk 1020
Sunturk.
requesting push and start.
Sunturk 1020, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, Jordanian 124 ready to taxi.
Right, we're not going to give the Jordanian
8 right
clearance
pushback
yet,
approved.
because
Sunturk
we're waiting.
1020.
Because we're waiting on the Sunturk A320. That what airline's Sunturk? They fly to America. KSOR. That looks like an American thing. And I'm missing somewhere in the Middle East. Probably Jeddah, I think. Because it's Royal Jordanian. No, not Jeddah. That's not in Jordan, is it? I don't know. It's flying to Jordan probably because it's Royal Jordanian, right? The planes at this airport, they push back like they're going to be heading this way, and then they do a turn. It's how it works. You can, I think, if you mod the files in this game, you can do like pushback onto and then the taxiway. But that's like a mod. You have to edit the files to do that, and I don't really know enough about that to go messing around. So I'm just going to leave it. Pushback approved is fine. There was a weird bug. I had a Lufthansa over here, and I told it to push back, and it didn't push back. It was a bit of a weird glitch. It just stayed there, and I kept saying continue taxi. I said pushback approved, you know, to try and get it to move. There was no traffic in its way, because sometimes in this game traffic will only push back if it thinks it's okay to, and it was a weird bug. So I had to, but luckily you can actually delete planes in this. You can see they've both got exactly the same taxi route, so I'll just clear them for taxi. Sunturk 1020, continue taxi. I messed that up. Sunturk 1020, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Sunturk 1020.
Jordanian 124, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Jordanian 124.
So both of these guys are now going to head down taxiway Sierra. Then this is Sierra. Well, this is like, they don't really have names, these. Sierra, and then on, so yeah, down Sierra like 5, and then on to Sierra. In this plane, the ones that are getting ready to depart will have their lights on at the side. That means that they are being prepped, and the pilots have got their wing lights turned on, as you can see. There's only one Lufthansa over there. There's one maybe over there that's got it at the remote stands. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoys this stream. Hopefully we'll have some people tuning in. Be quite nice if we do. My voice will probably get quite tired. I brought myself a glass of water though. But yeah, because this game involves a lot of talking as it is. It's a pretty good way thing to stream in that way. I don't know. It's a bit of an old call sign, Max. The game thinks you're saying Sun Express at first, and then it goes to Sun Turk. It realises what you said, but it's, I don't know what airline that is. PGT. I thought it was Pegasus when it first spawned in with like a Turkish call sign. I can actually have a look on aviation call signs. So let's have a look. I'm really interested. The aviation codes website. PGT. It is... Oh, it is Pegasus. Oh, that's nice. It's got a special livery on it then. Because Pegasus doesn't normally have that livery. I thought it was Pegasus. Well, there we go. But I thought their call sign would be Pegasus. There we go. Interesting. They must have a different livery. Maybe a special liveried plane. Interesting. I don't know. I tried viewing the camera thing, but it chooses which one for me. Like which one to use for me. So yeah, I don't know why it's flying to America though. K-Saw. That must be America, no? Yeah, Sawyer International Airport in Michigan. Yeah, right. Let me look up Pegasus Flight 1020. Where does it go? Because I don't think they fly to America somehow. Oh, it's a bug. It flies to Istanbul, and its short code is SAW, but the airport code is LTFJ. So there we go. There's a little bug there. It's not flying to America. It's flying to Istanbul. But there we go. I can see where they got that bug from, but still, it's a little bit annoying. It gets very quiet now. All the planes have left the ramp area. We haven't really got anything else.
Tower.
Oh,
Lufthansa 2012 requesting push
that's
and
the one
start.
with lights we saw on, look. Lufthansa 2012, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 2012.
So yeah, it does get quite quiet on this game at times. I don't like to fast forward it though. I like to be quite realistic with it. I'm not a fan of the whole, you know, fast forward. I mean, it's like what real ATC would handle. Okay, we've got a Hansa line approaching.
Tower. Hansa line 2159er with you, runway 8 left.
Hansa line 2159er, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land, Hansa line 2159er.
Now in real life, they would clear them for landing when they reach the ILS, but on streams, I've seen a lot of people cleared them to land as soon as they pop up. The way it works in real life, you clear them for landing as soon as there's no traffic on the runway. As soon as someone's exited the runway, you can then clear them. But generally, they have to be a little bit closer. But we're in a game, so I know nothing's gonna like suddenly pop up because you can't get emergencies and things like that in this game, you know. Lufthansa, the A321 is nicely pushing itself back. Where's that going? EDDL. Is that Berlin? Leipzig, maybe? I don't know. And this one's coming
Ground.
from EDDM.
Lufthansa 2012 ready to taxi.
Right, just check my Lufthansa's route is okay. Yeah, I'm happy with its taxi route. So, Lufthansa 2012, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Lufthansa 2012.
Now, I can send planes to go around without getting a penalty, but if I think they land without landing clearance, or you end up with a runway conflict, you get minus points. So it's quite important you do keep an eye on that. You can get minus points. Apparently, looking at the discussion page of this game, there is a bug where when two active planes, so one pushing back, say, and one taxiing in, if they get close to each other while each other is active, even if you haven't cleared it for pushback yet, there's a weird bug, because these stands apparently aren't used for big planes in real life, but they are in the game. It'll give you like a ground proximity alert, and you'll lose points even though you haven't cleared them for pushback, and there's no danger. And it's a bit of a bug apparently with Munich Airport, so we'll have to watch that if we've got two planes, one pushing back, one arriving by here. But planes on these stands tend to spend a considerable amount of hours there, and since we've got none there right now, we probably won't be departing any from these stands or stream long. Now, at this airport, I like to clear them to line up and wait once they reach Bravo 2, which is the taxiway that leads onto the runway. If you have a look, so like that. I know you guys can't see the ground thing, but that's what I like to do with them. So, Sunturk 1020, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait, Sunturk 1020.
Now, we don't need to report the winds to them because there are no winds today. Wind is calm, and it will remain like that because I selected like quite calm weather because I wanted to go as close as possible to real world weather. But so right now it's partly cloudy, but all you can do in this game is nice and sunny, simple, calm like this, or rainy or stormy or snowy, I think. So if it was raining, I would have gone with raining, but it wasn't, so this is the best I can do. I can't like imitate real weather conditions or anything, sadly. That's how it is in this game. But Munich is a lovely airport to control in this game. It's quite simple to control because you've got, you know, one runway for departures, one way for landings, and it's quite calm. It doesn't tend to get too busy, although the rush at 3 o'clock got plenty of arrivals, I think. Right, Sunturk 1020, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff. Upon reaching 2000, contact departure.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 9000, contact departure Sunturk 1020.
Well, I told him like 2000, but obviously they've got the message that I want them at 9000 to contact departure. I'll tell them to contact departure a bit early, but never mind. Jordanian 124, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait, Jordanian 124.
Right, now, let's have a look at where that... My mouse is dying, I think. Rip. My mouse is going very slow. Right. That Hansa line is parking over at the Lufthansa parking, so we'll send him off at Alpha 5. Hansa line 2159er, exit at taxiway Alpha 5.
Exit at taxiway Alpha 5, Hansa line 2159er.
Now, sometimes there is a slight, like, weirdness with that kind of thing. We could, like, where it won't pick up the right taxiway. We could have the Jordanian for line up and wait, yeah. Where's the Pegasus gone? There it is. Off it goes to Istanbul. And I'm not going to wait for its instruction to contact departure. I'll instruct it to contact departure at 1,000 feet. Pegasus 10... Oh, wait, no. Sunturk 1020, contact departure.
Roger. Good day.
And we'll leave a little bit of time. We'll leave it until 1402 before clearing the Jordanian for takeoff. You know, for separation. We want to get it a little bit further out of the airport before we clear it. Right, we'll clear it now. Jordanian 124, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff, Jordanian 124.
And there's the Hansa
Tower.
line.
Adria 1105
Adria.
Requesting push and start.
Adria 1105. Adria 1105. Pushback approved. Oh dear. Adria 1105. Oh dear. We've got last plane calls.
Tower. Adria 1105
let's try saying
requesting
that.
push and start.
Adria 1105, pushback approved. Oh dear. It's another bugged call sign by the looks of it, like KLM. Adria 1105, pushback approved. Expect Adria 1105. Oh, there you go. Adria 1105, pushback. Adria 1105, pushback approved. Oh dear, we've got a bugged call sign. Right, so this plane will handle using text speak because it's got a bugged call sign, like
Ground,
KLM.
8 right pushback approved. Adria 1105.
I don't know why it's like that, but there are a few bugged call signs in this game, sadly. There you go, there's the Hansa line just touched down. Jordanian 124, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
It's not the most realistic games, ATC games. There isn't like contact departure on 122 decimal whatever. There's none of that. You can do with multiplayer. You can do separate ground and tower frequencies. Is how multiplayer works. But again, you just say contact tower or contact ground. It's not like contact tower on 118.5 or whatever. So it's a pretty good game. This though, I mean, you can't expect everything. It's pretty good with the phraseology. It's a little bit off, right?
Ground. Adria 1105 ready to taxi.
Hansa line 2159er. Taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Taxi to terminal via Delta 6 Hansa
I
line
like to send them via Delta 6 because that gets you the best sort of. Actually, no, we'll change that. Hansa line 2159er. Taxi to terminal via November 4. There we go.
Taxi to terminal
That's
via
got the best
November
route for
4
that.
Hansa line 2159er.
Adria 1105. Adria 1105. Adria 1105. You know what? No way of saying that is going to get it to activate, so we'll just say continue taxi.
Continue taxi Adria 1105.
We've got a bugged call sign there, like KLM. You do get that every now and then, sadly. You end up with some bugged call signs. I don't know why, but it's a shame.
Tower. North Shuttle 4501 with you runway 8 left.
Oh, I've got a North Shuttle. North Shuttle 4501 at runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land North Shuttle 4501.
Cool, and the Lufthansa is approaching the runway point. It's a shame about that bugged call sign. I thought it was only KLM. I mean, if they ever do an Amsterdam airport for this game, it will be a nightmare. Because all the call signs are going to be KLM, and the game doesn't understand KLM for some reason. I don't know whether it's how I say it, but all the other call signs are understood, so it's a bit odd. Who knows? Right, the Lufthansa's coming up to Bravo 2 now, so once it turns onto Bravo 2, I'll clear it to line up and wait. And there's not many EasyJets at this airport, weirdly. It doesn't seem to be too busy. There's an Iceland Air over there. And we've got a BA as well. That looks like a... Is that an A320 or is that an Embraer? Might be an Embraer. We've got an Etihad. We've got a Thai 747, is that? We've got a South African Airways as well. Qatar. There is a lot of variety of planes, of airlines here. It's great. That's what you get with Munich, I guess. Unlike Gatwick, which is a little bit less variety. It's a great airport, this Munich. I'm glad I got it. It's one of my favourites. I spent a while looking around to see if I could get a decent one, and this one's very decent. Lufthansa 2012, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line
but it's
up
a perfect
and wait,
game to
Lufthansa
stream this.
2012.
It's quite good. It's good fun. I mean, I said, the only bugs I have found in this game, really, major bugs, are obviously the call signs that don't work with text-to-speak. So far, I found 2, so hopefully I don't find any more. Now, that arriving North Shuttle, okay, it's arriving on... If I can get it to vacate on Alpha 6, that'll probably be the best one for it. North Shuttle 4501, exit at taxiway Alpha 6. 6.
Exit at taxiway Alpha 6 North Shuttle
There we go.
4501.
Lufthansa 2012, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Lufthansa 2012.
But it's a really cool game, this. I mean, it's a bit more relaxed than VATSIM controlling. I actually looked on VATSIM UK's website how to become a controller. It's a little bit It's quite a bit you have to do, so I probably won't be doing it anytime soon, put it that way, but it's good fun. Oh,
Lufthansa 2304
got one from a remote
requesting
stand
push and start.
down there, cool. Lufthansa 2304, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback
Good to
approved.
Amsterdam, A319.
Lufthansa 2304.
Not bad. And we've got a Lufthansa on approach now as well. Or a Hansa line, I can't tell, because the last 2 letters are still LH for both of them, but that's pretty cool. It looks like a Lufthansa. I can see a D. Cool.
Tower,
Also, there's no heavy.
Lufthansa 1703
There
with
isn't
you
a heavy
runway
call
8
sign.
left.
Lufthansa 1703, continue approach runway 8 left. Oh, you can't say that,
Negative.
no?
Lufthansa
Oh, well.
1703.
I think you can say enter
Ground.
final,
Lufthansa 2304
and you
ready
can
to
say cleared
taxi.
for low approach, but you can't say anything else. Lufthansa 2304. Runway 08 right, taxi via Sierra 7.
Negative. Lufthansa 2304.
Lufthansa 2304. Runway 08 right, taxi via Sierra 7.
Runway 26
Okay.
right taxi via
What on
Sierra
earth?
7 Lufthansa
Oh, did I say
2304.
I said 08 right. Lufthansa 2304. Runway 08 right, taxi via Sierra... Oh, why does it get 26?
Negative.
Lufthansa
Lufthansa
2304.
2304.
Runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra 7.
Runway 8
There.
right taxi via Sierra 7
Because in this game, that's
Lufthansa
another
2304.
inaccuracy. You have to say 8 right, not 08 right. It's a bit of a weird one. But that one had a slight change in the taxi I wasn't happy with, so I changed it. Lufthansa 2012, contact departure.
Roger. Good day.
So yeah, that's gone now. The 2304. It was quite difficult to. The problem is if you say taxi runway 08 right, it thinks you're saying 26. I don't know how 0826. They sound quite different, but that's this game, I guess. So, oh well. Oh well. What I want is like a game where you can do centre controlling. There isn't one out there where you can control a centre, but it would be nice if you could do that. As in, like, you know, an air control centre. There's some cars going around as well on the ground. It's quite cool, that. It's a nice little thing down there. You can see all the cars going. They have different, like, paths as well. Some of them go that way, and it's pretty nice. Hope it gets quite busy soon. But yeah, Gatwick is very difficult to control. It does get very, very busy at Gatwick, but Munich's pretty nice. It's not too busy either. There you go, there's the North Shuttle. We'll clear the Lufthansa to land once it flashes up on the screen that it's landed. Just for real life's sake, really. So there it is, look. Touchdown. The Adria is currently taxiing up to the runway. It's a little bit far off yet. And then there's our Lufthansa, look. Oh, there you go. That's weird, that under sort of ground road, the way the cars are floating when they go down it. Oh dear, graphicalglitch.com right there. Oh well. Right, the North Shuttle's landed. I've told it to go to Alpha 6 because that'll get it closer to its gate. So it'll be taxiing for a little bit, yeah. Lufthansa 1703, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Lufthansa 1703.
And we'll tell that to exit on Alpha 5. Lufthansa 1703, exit at taxiway Alpha 5.
Exit at taxiway Alpha 5 Lufthansa 1703.
Alright, if you say Alpha and then the number straight after it, appears to be a little bit better. I think it helps. There isn't actually a taxiway Alpha at this airport, just a bunch of different named Alphas. So it's quite helpful, that. Because the game doesn't think then you're saying Alpha. Because some airports that happens where you have two letters that sound quite similar, it gets quite confusing to control. Like, whether you want the numbered version, or whether you want the one that's just a letter. I don't know. Voice recognition, as a lot of people might think, is a little bit dodgy, but it's not bad in this game. It's pretty decent. Right, there's the North Shuttle. I told you to exit at Alpha 6, North Shuttle 4501. Taxi to terminal via Alpha 6, November.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha 6 November, North Shuttle 4501.
Stupid AI. I told you to exit at Alpha 6, and you said yes. In fact, look, here's the confirmation. If I scroll down, you'll probably see it. Or not. Oh, there you go, look. Exit at taxiway Alpha 6. See, I said it there 6 minutes ago. And it registered. And it read back, so who knows what happened there. I guess it didn't want to exit at Alpha 6 for some reason. The Lufthansa is now at 400 feet. There it is, just loading in. So that's cool. Got another landing. We haven't had a departure for quite a while. As I said, this is like, it does get quite quiet here at Munich Airport at times. But I'm expecting it to get busy around 3-ish. And I'll probably end the stream when the time hits 4 o'clock in-game. Obviously, in-game's about half hour ahead of real life time. So that'll make the stream just over 2 hours. I'm planning around then anyway. It probably won't be exact. There's the North Shuttle taxiing along. Look, that's Alpha 6. I told it to exit on, but it exited on Alpha 5. But whatever. The Lufthansa is meant to be exiting on Alpha 5, but it's an A321, so I'm not sure how it's going to cope with that one. But it's taxiing correctly. Right. Adria 1105. Runway 08 right, line up and wait. Oh.
Negative. Adria 1105.
Adria 1105. Runway 08 right, line up and wait. Adria 1105. Runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line
you can't
up
say
and
08, it drives me nuts. Well, that's kind of cool.
Negative.
Even though it pronounces
Adria
it...
1105.
Even though it pronounces it Adria, if I say Adria, that seems to be okay. So it seems to have solved that bug with the call sign. KLM though, believe me, I tried saying Kilo Lima Mike and it did nothing. I tried KLM, I tried KLM, I tried City Hopper, I tried LM. Just, you know, get rid of the K maybe, I don't know, but none of those were accepted. It was a weird bug, believe me, I tried. Sadly, it didn't work with that one. Yeah, there's the North Shuttle, little park over by the EasyJet. It's actually quite quiet, that apron. Over here, because obviously the Jordanian and the Sun Turk both left. We've got an Emirates A380 over there. There's no one that's doing it at a remote stand. Should be over there, really, with all the other heavies. That's where the heavies tend to park here. But I guess it, I don't know, wanted to be somewhere else. Lufthansa 1073. Taxi to... Lufthansa 1703. Taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Taxi to terminal via Delta 6 Lufthansa 1703.
Adria 1105, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff, Adria 1105.
I don't know why it says Adria if it doesn't accept that from me. The wind is still 2 knots, we don't need to repeat, you know, obviously I would love it if you could just say wind calm, is what you'd say in real life. It was under, I think it's under 3 knots, it might be under 5, I'm not sure, I'm going to go under 3, but for whatever reason, you can't say wind's calm. You have to say what the winds are, so there's no point saying it if it's no wind, basically, because it's not going to affect them. Right, there goes the Adria, or Adria as it pronounces its own call sign. It's off to Zurich. Not bad. I think that's Zurich, isn't it? LSZH. Pretty sure it's Zurich. And it's a CRJ 900, not bad. Quite a nice little airplane that. Mostly got A320s and 737s at the moment, so it's what we've had all day. We've had a Hansaline CRJ, but so yeah, CRJs and 320 and 737 family. Right, there goes the Adria. It's just taken off. At 1,000 feet, we'll instruct it to contact departure. Off it goes. We've got the Lufthansa coming up to Bravo 2 now, so we'll clear it for takeoff. No, we'll clear it for line up and wait once it reaches that point. And we've got the North Shuttle's almost reached its gate, and the Lufthansa's approaching. Well, it's got quite a long taxi back, because it could go all the way down Oscar and then in, but I like to have it one way through this section. Like this, I like it to be one way. So I instructed him to say Delta 6, otherwise if we get a plane that spawns in here, it'll have to like taxi and I'll have to hold here. So I like to make it one way through that bit. Adria 1105, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
There we go, we've got almost no departures now. Lufthansa 2304, runway 8 right, line up and wait. Obviously, right now, it is going to be quite calm, but I've looked at the schedule of the airport. At about 3 o'clock-ish, it will start to get very busy with arrivals, and I think some departures as well. I can already see there's quite a few departures down there that are getting ready. We've got a little UT Air there that's active. We've got a fuel truck, and the pilots have turned on the lights. We've got that plane's had its lights on the entire time, so that one's obviously getting ready fairly soon. Got some ground servicing going on over there, so all those planes will probably be ready to go shortly. I think the next plane to spawn into life might be that one there. I don't know, it's got a special livery, so I don't know what airline it is. LOT maybe? Finnair? I don't know. Could be KLM with a Sky Team livery, I don't know. Who knows? Lufthansa 2304, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, cleared
right,
for
off that
takeoff,
one goes.
Lufthansa 2304.
And that's it, then we've got no traffic at all, which is a little bit nuts. It's very quiet. No one, absolutely nobody. Pretty nuts. Oh wow. So yeah, there's the North Shuttle. That's parked and gone. The Lufthansa's about to go, so just the Lufthansa taxiing to its gate we've got at the moment. It is very quiet. I don't know, we haven't had any aircraft through since 2:07, which was 11 minutes ago, so got a little bit of a quiet period. I'm not going to be skipping it, obviously. I'm just going to probably talk through it. Maybe we'll stick on the background music if it's quite quiet. I mean, if any of you guys want the background music turned on now, I can turn that on. Oh, the Lufthansa's taking off. Let's watch it rotate. There we go. A319 off to Amsterdam. Not bad. See you later, Lufthansa. I don't think it'll be back, some of these planes. I don't think it'll be on the return by the time I got offline in about an hour and a half. Don't think we'll get to see them going back, but there we go. There's 1,000 feet. Lufthansa 2304, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Right, that's that then. We've just got a little Lufthansa now, taxiing on the other side of that terminal building. You can just see the little tail poking above the terminal. It's parking at the remote stands.
Tower.
Oh, there
Lufthansa
we go.
2040
Nice.
requesting push and start.
It's a new aircraft. Lufthansa 2040, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 2040.
And I've also seen we have got some inbound traffic on the radar as well, so that's nice. Got plenty of planes, hopefully, will start coming in now after this sort of empty spot we've had.
Tower, Lufthansa 2273 with you, runway 8 left.
There we go. Lufthansa 2273, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land, Lufthansa 2273.
Also, you can't tell an aircraft the wind when landing. I know you can when it's taking off, but for whatever reason, not on landing. That's coming in from Nice, LFMN. I don't know where EDDM is. Is that? No, that's Munich, EDDT. Frankfurt, I think. Is it? Is it Frankfurt? No, that's EDDF. It might be the other Frankfurt airport. Is it Frankfurt Hahn?
Lufthansa 2040 ready to taxi.
Right, 195 Sierra 7. Lufthansa 2040, runway 8 right. Taxi via Sierra 7.
Runway 8 right taxi via Sierra 7, Lufthansa 2040.
Cool. So yeah, now we just wait, I guess. We'll have a look at where the Lufthansa's parking. It'll be Alpha 5 for it then. Lufthansa 2273, exit at taxiway Alpha 5.
Exit at taxiway Alpha 5, Lufthansa 2273.
Cool. Excellent. I hope everyone's enjoying this stream. We've got a nice little overlay going. We've had 4 playbacks so far. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's quite relaxed now, really. I mean, if we stick on some background music at this point, there's nothing going on. So, I mean, this is probably the calm before the storm at 3 o'clock, really, but yeah. It's always, I don't know, Munich's a bit like that. I don't know whether it's like that in real life or whether it's just the traffic pack that comes with this airport, but it tends to be very quiet at times. So we've been busy for the first sort of 35-ish minutes, and now it's just hit dead, really. We've had 2 new planes pop up at 2:19, but apart from that, nothing else. So it's gone a little bit dead. Right, that's coming up to Sierra 7. It'll turn down there and head all the way across to the runway then. Taxiway Tango, which is that one. I never tend to use that. I always use Sierra. If I got busy, I probably would use both, but doesn't really seem to get... That's what I don't get. This airport has 2 runways, and it's all like this. Really, you could get away with 1, I reckon, in this game. There's Gatwick that needs 2. Gatwick's a nightmare. So yeah, Lufthansa 2273 is currently, well, still quite far from the airport. What's that? Just under 10 miles, I think. Because I think these are 5 nautical mile rings. So you've got 5 mile, 10 mile, 15, 20. So it's probably about, what, 8 miles out now. In terms of landing, when this is quite important for Gatwick, I like it to be more than 6 miles out for a takeoff. So about here. That's like the limit. About there. Once it passes that point, that line here, then I can't clear an aircraft for takeoff. But that is the limit. That's how long it takes to line up and get out of the airport. And you have got Gatwick. Quite important is the line up and wait behind next landing aircraft instruction. It's cool that you can have that in this game. It's a good feature. You can say line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, and when it's good when you're busy. When the plane lands, that plane will just instantly taxi in, ready and waiting. But yeah, right now it's just quite calm. Nothing much to do. As a control, you've just got to have a little look around, so look at the traffic. Oh, that plane's got its lights on now, so that one might activate quite soon. I don't see a livery on that plane. Maybe it's just the angle I'm at. I can't see the logos, but it looks blank. Or is it just me? Maybe it could be one of those white liveries where there's something on the tail and we just can't see what's on the tail, or maybe it's a bug livery or something. Who knows? I want to get that Thai 747 out of here. I don't often deal A380s or 747s. It's nice to have big planes. That plane's got its lights on still. Don't know what that's doing. The UTA has had its lights on for quite a while, so I'm expecting all of these to start quite soon. We've got 2 Dolomites over there, that's what I think they are, getting serviced. Got a few Lufthansa with their lights on across here. One of them, I think, just landed, though. Right, the Lufthansa, there you go. It's at 500 feet on short final. And it's meant to be exiting at Alpha 5, should manage that absolutely fine. Arriving from Nice, A320. We've got, not bad. Not bad at all. And you don't issue clearances in this game either. There must be a separate, like, delivery frequency, but that you can't give clearances. It'd be nice if you could do that. I mean, it's called Tower 3D Pro, so, Tower and ground is kind of what's implied there. It's what Tower do in real life. There we go. Oh, there are some weird things with physics in this game where when taking off and landing, the speeds of aircraft will randomly either accelerate or slow down quite suddenly. It tends to be slow down, Like, we saw it was on final, and then it touched the runway, and boom, like that. Just like, stop moving, almost, you know? It's quite an odd thing. It does happen in this game sometimes, but we'll just ignore that. We'll ignore it when it happens, but oh well. Right, the Lufthansa has now landed. My mouse is being a bit glitchy again, I think. It's in a bit of an odd mood, like it wants to run out of batteries. Lufthansa 2040. Taxi to... Oh, that's the wrong one.
Say again.
Lufthansa 2273. Taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Got a new
Lufthansa 2273.
We had a new plane pop in.
Tower. Air Portugal 557 requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 557. Pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right pushback approved.
So yeah, we've
Air
told
Portugal
the
557.
Lufthansa to taxi to terminal. You can do that as soon as the message pops up saying it's landed. It will accept a taxi to terminal instruction. It'll stop there, then work out its route, and I'm all happy with its route, so it'll continue along like that. But from experience, I don't think you can tell them where to taxi when they're still in the air or when they're braking. It has to get the message that says. You have to get a message that says like, blah 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 has landed, and then I think it's like plus 10 points, isn't it? You get 10 points for an arrival and 10 for a takeoff. Oh, rip. That is a slight bug that happens when you pause the game and then unpause it. This was from earlier in the game. It pops up. As you can see now, I've taken it away. That fixes it. So you just have to turn it on and off.
KLM 17906 requesting push and start.
That Sky Team one was a KLM. Right, time for you guys to see this stupid call sign. KLM, so 17906, pushback. KLM 17906. Kilo Lima Mike 17906. KLM 17906. KLM 17906. See, no response. Absolutely none from the... Actually, you guys can't actually see the message bar. I've only just realised that, but nothing pops up there, which is meant to when the plane hears you. So that one will be doing text to speak with. And unlike the Adria one, where it's about working out how to pronounce it.
Right pushback approved.
Nothing.
KLM 17906.
It's like KLM. I've tried saying it like that.
Air Portugal 557 ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 557. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Portugal 557.
But I've tried looking it up and on the discussions page on Steam. No one seems to mention it with KLM, but I've had massive issues trying to get KLM call signs to work. I've never been able to... I managed to get them to work, I think, once at Stuttgart when I said KLM contact departure just really quickly because I forgot that the KLM wasn't responding to me previously, and it just randomly accepted it, and I was like, oh.
KLM 17906 ready to taxi.
KLM 17906, continue taxi. KLM 17906, continue taxi. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's unbelievable. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't work. I'm happy with its taxi route, so...
Continue taxi KLM 17906.
Lufthansa 2040, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait, Lufthansa 2040.
But it is a weird bug. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't understand the call sign KLM. I mean, they've only just had a plane taken off to Amsterdam, actually. And then just 20 minutes later, at 14:27 rather than 14:07, we have a KLM doing the same. I said that one was getting ready because of the lights. So that one... Oh, in fact, yeah, this one will call me in the next few minutes. There's a pushback tug there now. So that isn't there a pushback tug at all the gates, I think. Yeah, they are just parked there permanently. So that probably doesn't mean anything. But it's ready though, look, it's not lined... It's lined up with the plane, like it's ready. I don't know. We've got flying cars over there, look. They head through the taxiway because they don't go down the slope in time. That looks so dumb. Or is it just like a texture bug? Maybe they are going down in time, but it's a texture bug. But it looks like maybe like a draw distance bug, but it looks absolutely hilarious. Lufthansa 2040, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 10,000.
I didn't say
Contact
10,000,
departure
I said
Lufthansa
2,000.
2040.
I don't know why I bother using that instruction when I can just do it manually. It never works. That instruction, like, it always gets the wrong thing, but oh well. There goes the Lufthansa. They tend to have quite short rotations. It's an A319, that one, so probably will rotate quite quickly. We've had our first Embraer there. But honestly, those cars, like, sort of glitching through the texture of the taxiway. It looks so silly. Right, away goes that Lufthansa. They go, there's the rotate, and in the air it goes. We have got nothing approaching at the moment. Just got these departures. Although we have had a few departures, which is quite nice. There it goes. Bye-bye. Also, the gear takes ages to retract. I mean, look, still there, and then they just magically slow down. Still there, the gear's still there. You've already hit positive rate.
UTAR 800
or whatever.
requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 2040, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Okay, that plane. Oh, it's a 737-500. That's interesting.
Tower.
Oh, nice.
Lufthansa 109er requesting push and start.
UTAR 800. Pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right pushback approved. UTAR 800.
Lufthansa 109er. Pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 109er.
Okay, it's got quite busy here. We've had a decent amount of planes. We've also got something appeared on my radar. It's a Lufthansa. It hasn't contacted us yet, but it's appeared on the radar.
Tower. Lufthansa
there it is.
1623 with you, runway 8 left.
Is that a bug? It says it appeared at 13:55. No, it didn't. Okay, that's a slight bug. Unless it's late. Can it be late? And it's like off scheduled time?
Ground.
Don't think so.
Lufthansa 109er ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 109er. Runway 8 right. Taxi via Sierra 7.
Runway 8 right taxi via Sierra 7 Lufthansa 109er.
Lufthansa 1623, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Ground. UTAR 800 ready to taxi.
UTAR 800, continue taxi.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Lufthansa 1623. Continue taxi UTAR 800.
So it's getting quite busy here actually. Quite interesting. There we go. I've never done that with the 737-500, not bad, it's nice. What I don't get is why, I'm guessing this is the squawk code, yeah? In the bottom down here, I think that's the squawk code. So why does it say 25, look, you would have thought they'd follow a pattern, but no. Like, in real life they tend to give you them in, like, numbers going up, like, in like, by increments of 1. Oh, there you go, we've got another approaching plane now. What's that? MSR. I've never ever seen that call sign in my life. MSR 787. Well, that's interesting. That's another new call sign
Tower.
for me.
Egypt Air 787
Egypt Air.
with you, runway 8 left.
Egypt Air 787. Oh, Egypt Air 787. Cool. It works. Just realised I can't clear it to land because of the Lufthansa, but it's good to know that it's there. Right. Lufthansa 1623. Exit at taxiway Alpha 5.
Negative.
Where did you get Delta from?
Lufthansa 1623.
Lufthansa 1623. Exit at taxiway Alpha 5.
Negative.
Lufthansa 1623. Exit at
1623.
taxiway Alpha 5.
Exit at taxiway Alpha 5 Lufthansa
got there in the end.
1623.
We got there. Absolute nightmare. These two planes are actually very close
Tower.
together.
Croatia 4439er requesting push and start.
It's getting very busy now. Croatia 4439er. Pushback approved. Croatia 4439er. Pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right. What on earth?
Ground.
Croatia
4439er is on the ground.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right pushback
Maybe a little bit of a
approved.
dodgy call sign that.
Croatia
Not too bad.
4439er.
KLM 17906. Yeah, it doesn't respond. Right, runway runway 8 right. I'm going to clear it for takeoff straight away, as I can't really be bothered to talk to it for much longer.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff KLM 179er6.
I get absolutely sick of that KLM call sign. So I'm so glad that, you know, I'm never ever going to buy a Amsterdam. If they ever do an Amsterdam sort of DLC for this, it'd be a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I'd never buy that in a million years. It would be a total nightmare. There we go. Yeah, it has got quite busy here in the last couple of minutes. We've had 2 arrivals and plenty of departures, which is all good. It's very nice. Portugal 557, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait, Air Portugal 557.
Because the KLM's going to go, so the Air Portugal can line up as well. I don't know, it's not quite busy enough to get a traffic jam at the moment, but it is quite busy
Croatia
still.
4439 are ready to taxi.
Right, what's its taxi route? I'm happy with that. Croatia 4439er. Well, I think the push to talk key got stuck then. Croatia 4439er, contact, continue taxi. Croatia 4439er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
Rip.
Croatia 4439er.
Air Portugal 557, contact tower.
Negative.
No, it doesn't work.
Say again.
I was wondering if that would work. Because obviously you can do that sometimes, but nah, it doesn't work. Right, the KLM has... There you go, it's in the air. We're not going to clear the Air Portugal just yet. We're going to wait a little bit for the KLM to go for separation. Actually, I can't clear. I can't tell it to.
Roger.
Contact departure with voice, so I'll do it like that. That's probably the last KLM call sign I'll have to deal with for quite a while, hopefully. Honestly, I hate that call sign. Oh, why doesn't the game understand that call sign? Why? Why? It drives me nuts. Anyway. Right, we should see the Lufthansa spawning in. There it is. The Egypt Air is just behind it. Now, you can't tell them to slow to a certain speed, unfortunately, so we'll have to watch that. That's nothing you can't do, by the way. Right. Air Portugal 557, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff, Air Portugal 557. Tower. Lufthansa 219er8 requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 219er8, contact ground.
Say again.
That doesn't work either. Lufthansa 219er8, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground.
Oh well.
8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 219er8.
Right, Lufthansa 1623 is touching down now.
Tower.
So
Lufthansa 1811 with you, runway 8 left.
There we go, we've got another approach there. It's quite far back from the Egypt Air. We will have to watch the Egypt Air now. I'll have to make sure I clear it for landing, don't forget, obviously. Lufthansa 1623, take next available exit on right.
Take next available exit on right, Lufthansa 1623.
Lufthansa 1623, taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Taxi to terminal via Delta 6, Lufthansa 1623.
Air Portugal 557, contact departure.
Tower. Air China 9er62 requesting push and start.
Alright, that Air China
Roger.
can wait a bit.
Good day.
Right.
Ground. Lufthansa 219er8 ready to taxi.
Come on, vacate your stupid plane. We've got an Egypt Air on final. Vacate Lufthansa, please. Thank you. Egypt Air 787, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land, Egypt
Whoa,
Air 787.
that was late. That was a late landing clearance, right. Air China 962, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right pushback approved. Air China 9er62.
Oh, the Air China was the one with the slightly, what looks like a blank livery. We'll get to see it once it pushes back to see if it does actually have a blank livery. Right, the Lufthansa, I'm happy with its taxi route, excellent. Is that Lufthansa 219er8 actually taxiing? I haven't cleared it. Lufthansa 219er8, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra 7.
Runway 8 right taxi via Sierra 7 Lufthansa 219
Cool. The Egypt Air has landed, I think, now. Egypt Air 787, take next available exit on right.
Take next available exit on right Egypt Air 787.
UTAIR 800, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right line up and wait UTAIR 800.
Cool. So yeah, it is quite busy here. It's cool when it gets busy. It's nice. And as you can see, we are approaching 3 o'clock, so it's you know what I was hoping for. Right, there's the Egypt Air, so we can clear the Lufthansa. Lufthansa 1811. Runway 8 left cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land. Hold Lufthansa 1811.
I said hold by accident, but it still accepted it. You can tell by the tick that was there. Cleared to land, hold. That makes no sense. Well, it seems to be okay with it. UTAIR 800, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. UTAIR 800. Ground.
Lufthansa
Air China
1811.
62 ready to taxi.
Exit at taxiway Alpha 5.
Say again.
I didn't accept Alpha 5, okay. Lufthansa 1811, exit at taxiway Alpha 5.
Exit at taxiway Alpha 5 Lufthansa
Oh, you can see the Air China livery now. Egypt Air 787. Taxi to terminal via November 3.
Taxi to terminal via November 3.
Excellent.
Egypt Air 787.
Oh, the Egypt Air is going to one of those gates there. Okay, interesting. Air China 962. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air China 962.
Lufthansa 109, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right line up and wait.
The
Lufthansa
UTAIR has just taken off. There it
Tower.
goes.
Lufthansa 1834 requesting push and start.
Well, it's busy. Lufthansa 1834, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 1834.
UTAIR 800, contact departure.
Say again.
UTAIR 800, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Cool. We've got the Lufthansa on the runway, but we'll keep it there for a little bit for separation.
Tower, Dolomodi
Oh, there you go.
819 with you runway 8 left.
Oh, I can't clear it for landing yet. We'll leave that then. Everything's going all good then in terms of taxi. Right. Lufthansa 109, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 109er. Ground, Lufthansa 1834 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 1834, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra 7.
Runway 8 right taxi via Sierra Lufthansa 1834.
Well, I said Sierra 7, but it still went via Sierra 7, so I don't mind that. Everything else is good. We know where the Lufthansa is vacating. It's very busy here, but we seem to be managing it okay. It's quite a nice flowing airport. It's very well laid out, very well designed. So you know what you're doing. It's a German airport. What to expect? Why did the Air China just stop then? I'm positive it just stopped briefly. There goes the Lufthansa. Off to Frankfurt. EDDF. Nice. Right, the Lufthansa 1811. There you go, it's on short final, cool. Lufthansa 109, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Right, the Lufthansa, the departures seem to be clearing out a little bit now. But obviously we've got more arrivals then to balance that out. So, still got plenty to deal with. Croatia 4439er, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right line up and wait Croatia 4439.
No, the Croatia's just approaching Bravo 2, so we'll tell it to line up. Did it say something else after the line up and wait? No. I don't know why I thought it said something after that. It is approaching 3 o'clock, so that's probably why it's starting to heat up a little bit with the busyness. So that's interesting. Dolomoti 8195, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Dolomoti 819er5.
Dolomoti 819er5. Exit at taxiway Alpha 5.
Exit at taxiway Alpha 5 Dolomoti 819er5.
Lufthansa 1811. Taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Taxi to terminal via Delta 6 Lufthansa 1811.
Excellent. Right, hopefully that all... Oh, I said Delta 6, you silly plane. Okay. Lufthansa 1811. Taxi to terminal via Oscar 3.
Taxi to terminal
There we
via
go.
Oscar 3 Lufthansa 1811.
It got the message. Croatia 4439, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Croatia 4439.
Right, after this dash 8, there's not too many planes that are actually departing. As you can see, there's the Egypt Air taxiing in. It's only a 737, but hopefully not too many planes. I don't know. I doubt we'll see that Egypt Air depart at the end of the stream. So we should be okay. Texture quality is not the greatest in this game. I have noticed that. I mean, considering you have to pay for the plane textures as well, like, it's all whacked up to max, by the way. But there we go. That's a little thing, I guess. Is that that's a Sun Express? That's got its lights on. Interesting. Got the Dolomiti bit of cleared for. Possibly it's Air Dolomiti, not Dolomoti. Or maybe not. Right, away goes to Croatia. There's the Egypt Air just parking itself up. Yep, there goes Croatia. Up and away. The Lufthansa is vacated on Alpha 5. It's heading down Oscar 3 to its remote stand that it's taking. Taking the remote stand over there. It's got quite a long taxi all the way around. There goes the Croatia. A Dash 8, so fairly loud. We're flying the Dash 8 on Sunday. There we go. Not bad. And the Dolomoti should be on short final in about 30 seconds. Croatia 4439, a contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Now in real life an ATC shift is about an hour and a half. I'm thinking I'll do... Well, actually, I mean, you know, if you're watching these ATC videos, there's a guy called Kennedy Steve. He's retired now. He's quite famous for being quite a casual but like really good ATC at JFK. And he said they generally only tend to stay in shift about 70 minutes, but the maximum is an hour and a half. So I think, you know, an hour and a half is what we're going to be. We'll aim just a little bit more than that on this stream. I'm thinking about 2 hours long for the stream, maybe a little teeny bit less. We'll have to see past 3 o'clock though to get the nice busyness. That's the whole point of the stream, really. That's why I set this time. Well, that's not the point of the stream, it's the point of why I set the time at 2, but I was hoping it would spawn me in more like 10 past 2, but it was 10 to 2, so we had a bit longer to wait, but you have no choice over that in this game. It's random what time it loads you in. When you select a time, it'll just load you in then. Because it's to make sure that you have traffic
Tower,
right from the
Sun
off.
Express 9er77 requesting
That'll be that
push
plane
and start.
there. Sun Express 977, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground.
But it has started
8 right,
quietening down
pushback
a little bit
approved.
more now.
Sun Express 9er77.
We've still got a few departures, but we've got very little arrivals now. Apparently we've had no arrivals for half hour. I think the arrivals, they've had a slight bug with what time it says they've been spawning in. I don't know what it is, maybe they're late or something, I don't know, but it's a weird bug. Lufthansa 219 runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait. Lufthansa 219er8.
Then behind that is the Air China, and then a little bit more behind that we've got the Lufthansa, another Lufthansa. One Lufthansa that's off to Malaga, LEMG, EDDK, is that Dusseldorf? I don't know. And this plane, is that Verona, I want to say? I don't know, and that's Barcelona. Not bad.
Tower, Dolomoti 19er52 requesting push and start.
Dolomoti 1952, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right, pushback approved.
Oh, I want it to go...
Dolomoti 19er52.
Right, Dolomoti 1952, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra at 7.
negative.
Dolomoti
1952.
What? Why is that negative? What did I say that was not good?
Tower, Hansa line 2343 with you runway 8 left.
No, it was all good. And then it's like negative. Well, okay, don't taxi via Sierra 7 then. I don't know why it's got such a thing against that. Oh well. Lufthansa 219 at 8, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 219 or 8.
Oh, that's because I hadn't... Oh, I was clearing it for pushback. That's why it said negative. I'm just being dumb. Dolomoti 8195. Taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Okay,
Dolomoti 819 or 5.
Because using a different gate. Dolomoti 8195. Taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4. Dolomoti 819 or 5.
And the Dolomoti is taking the stand that 1952 is in.
77 ready to taxi.
That's why it appeared late probably. Air China 962, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait. Air China 962.
Sun Express 977, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Sun Express 977.
So yeah, that's probably why it appeared in late.
Dolomoti
is because
1952 ready to taxi.
Because Dolomoti 1952, which was in its gate, look, is only just pushing back now. Maybe it had a delay or something. I don't know whether this game can simulate delays. I don't know. Maybe it can. Dolomoti 1952, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra 7.
Runway
there we go.
8
It'll
right,
accept
taxi
that now.
via Sierra 7. Dolomoti 1952.
Hansa line 2343, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land. Hansa line 2343.
Hansa line 2343, exit at taxiway Alpha 5.
Exit at taxiway Alpha 5. Hansa line 2343.
Lufthansa 2198, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Excellent. That's quite far away now, so Air China 962, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8
and
right,
it's heavy
cleared
as
for
well.
takeoff. Air China
When you have
962.
a larger plane following a smaller plane, the separation is smaller. Lufthansa 1834, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8
right, I'll
line
leave
up
5
and wait.
miles.
Lufthansa 1834.
I'll leave probably about, I think it's 4 miles separation between a medium and a heavy.
Tower. Hansa line 2250 requesting push and start.
Hansa line 2250, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved.
Getting a bit busier again now.
Hansa line 2250.
Mainly with departures. So yeah, we'll give the Lufthansa a little bit of a break because the Air China is going to have larger separation because it's heavy. So away it goes, at the A330, while the plane that's behind it, the A320, lines up. You can't say caution wake turbulence either. It's a shame.
Tower, Hansa line 1951 with you runway 8 left.
Got lots of Hansa lines about at the moment. I mean, they'll probably be stealing each other's stands. You know, once one takes off, the other one will just take that stand.
Ground,
Is that the one that landed
Hansa
when we
line
started?
2250 ready to taxi.
I don't know whether that was the one we had when we started. It might have been. Hansa line 2250, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra 7.
Runway 8 right taxi via Sierra 7. Hansa line 2250.
Excellent. The Air China's just rotated and taken off. There it goes. We'll leave quite a bit of separation there for the Lufthansa, so we'll hold it on the runway for now. Air China 962, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Great. We know where the Hansa line 2343 is vacating. Hansa line 1951 will wait a little bit yet. We've only got one Hansa line that's left though, and there's 2 Hansa lines arriving. Well, I don't know, it doesn't matter. As long as they've got a stand to go to, I don't mind. And as you can see, both of these were delayed as well. Look, 1414, 1423, what's going on there? They've all got the wrong times. Maybe it's a bug, I don't know, but it's a bit odd. Right. Lufthansa 1834, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 1834.
There you go, away it goes. We are going to have the Hansa line on short final in about 30 seconds. and then I'll probably clear the one behind it.
Tower.
It's about 10 miles behind.
Lufthansa
For land.
1988 requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 1988, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 1988.
Cool, and we've got a Lufthansa
Tower.
on approach now.
Dolomoti
It's getting busy.
1670 requesting push and start.
Dolomoti 1670, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback
Cool.
approved. Dolomoti 1670.
It's getting very busy again here now. Got lots of
Tower.
planes about.
Hansa line 1619er with you runway
Lots
8
of Hansa
left.
lines about the place. All quite close together. They're all CRJ 900s. That is like the most popular, I think, that they fly. And the Dolomotis are Embraers. Embraer 190s. Right, are you two actually pushing back? Okay, apparently they are pushing back, but there's a little pushback next to their name. That means they're pushing back. Oh, I can edit this, can I? No. I managed to delete it. Who knows? Dolomoti... No. Lufthansa 1834, contact departure. I couldn't see its name.
Roger, good
Couldn't
day.
see its name there. Right. The Hansa line is just touching down. Hansa line 1951, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Say again. Ground,
Alright,
Dolomoti
clear to land.
1670
Send.
ready to taxi.
What's that?
Runway 8 left cleared to land Hansa line 1951.
Dolomoti 1670, runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra 7.
Runway 8 right taxi via Sierra 7 Dolomoti 1670.
It's getting busy here. Also, I can clear them to land. I noticed you can clear them to land and then hold short of taxiway, whatever. So maybe that's a way of telling them exit at taxiway, whatever,
Ground.
without having to say it in a
Lufthansa
separate
1988
command.
ready to taxi.
So I'll try it next time. Lufthansa 1988, runway 08 right, taxi via Sierra 7.
Tower, Hansa line 1659er with you runway 8 left.
Sun Express 977, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway
Very
8
busy
right
now.
taxi via Sierra 7.
And it is almost
Lufthansa
3 o'clock, this is
1988.
why we,
Runway 8 right line up and wait Sun
it's almost 3
Express
o'clock in game, that's why
977.
we did this, so I can have that. Right, getting nice and busy at this time. Hansa line 2343, taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Taxi to terminal
Good.
via Delta 6 Hansa line 2343.
The Hansa line 1951, that's been cleared to land. It should just vacate on Alpha 5 by itself, but I'll tell it anyway. Hansa line 1951, exit at taxiway Alpha 5. Not Delta
Negative.
5, Alpha 5.
Hansa line 1951. Tower, Lufthansa 1728 requesting push and start.
It's getting too busy
Exit
here
at
now.
taxiway Alpha 5 Hansa line 1951.
Got a row of arrivals now as well. Sun Express 977, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Sun Express 977.
Lufthansa 1728, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback
Game's catching up
approved.
with itself now, look, all these
Lufthansa
delayed arrivals.
1728.
I think they're delayed anyway, looking at the times on their little stickers. It appears that they are delayed.
Tower, Dolomoti 1669er with you runway 8 left.
How busy is it? Right, I'm going to have to start clearing these guys to land, like, last minute now. Because it's getting so busy. Nuts. It's getting really busy now. Particularly on arrivals. Departures are a bit easy to manage, but arrivals are starting to come now. Right, that's on short final, the Hansa line 1951. We've got another Hansa line 1619er just behind it. And we've also got an Embraer 190 Hansa line as well. There you go, there goes the Sun Express. To LTBJ, I don't know where that is actually. It's probably somewhere in Turkey, Middle East area. That's where Sun Express tend to fly. Sun Express 977, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Right, away there you go. The Lufthansa
Ground,
1728, there it
Lufthansa
is.
1728 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 1728. Runway 8 right, taxi via Sierra 7.
Runway 8 right taxi via Sierra Lufthansa 1728.
There.
Runway 8 right taxi via Sierra 7 Lufthansa 1728.
There you go, it's got the message now for that. Hansa line 1951, take next exit on right. Hansa line 1951, take next available exit on right.
Say again. Take next
There you
available exit on right Hansa line 1951.
Got there in the end. Right, 1619 is quite close by, so I need to make sure to clear that to land once it's vacated. Hansa line 1951, taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Taxi to terminal via Delta 4 Hansa line 1951.
Right, hang a minute. Hansa line 1619, runway 8 left, cleared to land, hold short of taxiway Alpha 5.
Unable to land. The runway is too short.
What?
Hansa line 1619er.
You sure? Alright, just cleared to land then.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Hansa line 1619er.
Didn't know that. Hansa line 1951, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4 Hansa line 1951.
Dolomiti 1952, runway 8.
Tower. Lufthansa 1710 requesting push and start.
Dolomiti 1952, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Tower. Hansa line 1664 requesting push
What
and
on
start.
earth is going on here?
Runway 8 right line up and wait Dolomiti 19er.
It's getting really busy now.
Tower.
Help me.
Lufthansa 453 with you runway 8 left.
Lufthansa 1710, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 1710.
Hansa line 1664, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right pushback approved. Hansa line 1664.
Hansa line 1619er, take next available exit on right.
Take next available exit on right Hansa line 1619er.
Dolomiti 1952, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Tower. Lufthansa
So busy.
1678 requesting push and start.
Right,
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Dolomiti 1952.
Hansa line 1659er, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Hansa line 1659er.
Hansa line 2250, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right line up and wait Hansa line 2250.
Lufthansa 1678, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground. Hansa line 1664 ready to taxi.
Hansa line 1619er, taxi to terminal via Delta 6.
Ground. 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 1678.
Hansa line 1619er, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via Delta 6 Hansa line
What?
1619er.
Where do you get Delta?
Taxi to
whatever,
terminal
it's
via
nothing's
November
doing
4
there.
Hansa line 1619er.
Hansa line 1664, continue taxi.
Ground. Lufthansa 1710 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 1710, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Hansa line 1664. Continue taxi Lufthansa 1710.
Wow, it's
Tower.
way too busy.
Dolomiti 189er7 with you runway 8 left.
Dolomiti 1952, contact departure.
Tower. Hansa line 1638 requesting push and start.
What on earth? Right, leave those
Roger.
guys for now.
Good day.
Dolomiti 1669er, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Dolomiti 1669er.
Hansa line 2250, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Hansa line 2250.
It's getting way busy now. Hansa line 1638, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right pushback approved.
Whoa.
Hansa line 1638.
Hansa line 1659er, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Ground. Lufthansa 1678 ready to taxi. Taxi to terminal via November 4 Hansa Line 1659er.
Lufthansa 1678, continue taxi.
Tower, Dolomodi 2386 requesting push and
Right,
start.
I need to make sure I've cleared
Continue
the
taxi
cool, I've cleared the
Lufthansa
Hansa line.
1678.
Hansa line 1619, the whole position.
Tower, Hansa Line 1613 with you runway 8 left.
Oh boy, it's way too busy, isn't
Hold
it?
position Hansa Line 1619er.
It's getting
Ground.
crazy busy
Hansa
now.
Line 1638 ready to taxi.
Hansa line 1638, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Hansa Line 1638.
Hansa line 1619, continue taxi.
Continue
Oh my
taxi
word.
Hansa Line 1619er.
Dolomoti 1670, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right line up and wait Dolomodi 1670.
Right,
Tower, Hansa Line 1614 requesting push and start.
Hansa line 2250, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
It's getting busy now. Dolomoti 2386, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Dolomodi 2386.
Hansa line 1614, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Hansa Line 1614.
Lufthansa 453, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Lufthansa 453.
Cool.
Tower, Lufthansa 1677 with you runway 8 left.
It's getting crazy busy now. Dolomoti 1669er, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4 Dolomodi
Yeah,
1669er.
busy.
Tower,
Dolomoti
Hansa Line
1670,
1644
runway 8
requesting
right,
push and
clear to
start.
land, clear to take off. Oh, whatever,
Negative.
I've broken that now.
Dolomodi 1670.
Getting
Ground.
very busy now.
Hansa Line 1614 ready to taxi.
Hansa line 1614, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Hansa
Look
Line
at this
1614.
carnage over here, it's just busy, so busy. Dolomoti 1669er. Oh, it's already got its taxi instructions. Dolomoti 1669er, taxi to terminal via Oscar 3.
Taxi to terminal via Oscar 3 Dolomodi
Good job, I noticed that, otherwise it would have
1669er.
ended up going the wrong way. Right. Hansa line 1644, runway... Hansa line 1644, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground.
There we go.
8 right pushback approved. Hansa Line 1644.
Dolomoti 1670, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Negative. Hansa Line 1644. Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Dolomodi 1670. Tower. Hansa Line
Lufthansa
2168
1988,
requesting
runway 8
push
right.
and start.
Clear, wait.
Tower,
There we go.
Dolomodi 1713 with you runway
How
8
busy
left.
is this getting? It's
Runway
nuts.
8 right line up and wait Lufthansa 1988.
Dolomoti 1897, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Tower, Lufthansa 1928 requesting push and start.
Say again. Runway 8 left cleared to land Dolomodi 18907.
Right, I'm gonna wait to push back these guys here, the
Ground. Hansa Line
2168 and the
1644 ready
1928,
to taxi.
because it's way too busy
Ground.
for them.
Dolomodi 2386 ready to taxi.
Dolomoti 2386, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Dolomodi 2386.
There we go, it's starting to calm down a teeny
Tower,
bit.
Thai
Now we're getting
925
these.
requesting push and start.
Oh, Thai, oh dear. Thai 9025, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8
That's the
right
747.
pushback approved. Thai 925.
I'm going to scale this down, I can't see the planes, right. Dolomoti 1670, contact departure.
Roger, good day. Tower, Lufthansa 2665 with you runway 8 left.
Lufthansa 1988, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Lufthansa 1988.
Lufthansa 453, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal
Excellent.
via November 4 Lufthansa 453.
Right, I can't push back anyone at the moment because it's absolute chaos. Hansa line 1644, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Hansa line 1644.
So I'm not pushing anyone back along the back wall of the airport yet because it's absolute chaos. Lufthansa 1728, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait, Lufthansa 1728.
We've got a lot of planes on approach. Hansa line 1613, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land, Hansa line 1613.
But yeah, it's absolute chaos over that part of the airfield. So we'll be leaving that for now.
Ground, Thai 9er25 ready to taxi.
Thai 9er25, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Thai 9er25.
So I'm just making sure everything's
Lufthansa
moving.
1723 with you, runway 8 left.
Lufthansa 1988, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
So yeah, there's a lot of departing
Tower,
planes that are finally starting to clear
Lufthansa
now.
2520 requesting push and start.
Dolomoti 1897, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Negative. Dolomoti 189er7. Taxi
There
to
we go.
terminal via November 4, Dolomoti 189er7.
It's getting very busy around here now. Lufthansa 1677, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land, Lufthansa 1677.
Lufthansa 1728, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa
And
1728.
we have now got a backlog of a few planes that haven't been cleared to push back. They've been waiting a few minutes, but as I said, the jam is slowly starting to clear of that area of the airfield because of planes that are parking at different gates. So they're not clogging up all those taxiways. The problem is we've got this massive load of arrivals all sort of blocking it all up, I guess. But it seems at the moment we've hit a little bit of a quiet patch, but I think, you know, that's not going to last long, is it?
Tower, Lufthansa 2249er with you, runway 8 left.
And it just keeps going, basically. Most of the departures is because I've stopped departures out of that part of the airfield. That's why it's got quiet. Still not that quiet. Right, I can resume departures now because it's got a little bit better. Right, what's this plane here? There you go. Hansa line 2168, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Hansa line 2168.
Lufthansa 1928, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved.
Hansa line
Lufthansa
1613,
19er28.
taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4, Hansa line 1613.
The problem we're going to start having as well is planes are going to get to their stands and they're going to be occupied because we're taking so long to push them back, so I do need to try and get that going. Lufthansa 1728, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Right.
Tower, Hansa line 1632 requesting push and start.
Dolomoti 1713, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left
Hansa
cleared
line
to land, Dolomoti
1664, runway 8
1713.
right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right,
We're going to have a
line up
backlog.
and
We're
wait,
going to start
Hansa
having
line
quite chaos with
1664.
departures now as well.
Tower,
Got more and more.
Lufthansa 2011 with you, runway 8 left.
More and more planes. Lufthansa 1677, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4, Lufthansa 1677.
It's getting
Ground.
very busy.
Lufthansa 19er28 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 1928, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Lufthansa 19er28.
Yeah, it's getting very busy with planes constantly everywhere. Hansa line 1664, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff, Hansa line
Lufthansa
1664.
1678, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Tower, Dolomoti 19er44 requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 2665, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff, clear to land.
Runway 8 right line up and wait, Lufthansa
Right,
1678.
cleared to land, just
Say
say
again.
that.
Ground, Hansa line 2168 ready to taxi. Runway 8 left cleared to land,
Hansa line
Lufthansa
2168,
2665.
continue taxi.
Continue taxi Hansa line 2168.
Because it's starting to get crazy busy now with all these arrivals and departures mixing in that same part of the airfield. They're all taking the same gate, because that's where all the gates are for the Lufthansa planes and
Tower,
the Dolomotis.
Lufthansa 2039er with you runway 8 left.
Dolomoti 1713, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4 Dolomoti
But as
1713.
long as we keep the planes departing,
Tower,
moving, it'll be
Hansa
okay.
line 2306 requesting push and start.
And I don't want to push anyone back in that part of the airfield right now. Now, we pushed back 2 planes, and that's enough for now because it got so busy. We've got a backlog on departures as well, because I can't depart them until for separation reasons right now. Lufthansa 1723, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Lufthansa 1723.
Lufthansa 1678, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Lufthansa 1678.
Dolomoti 1944, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Dolomoti 1944.
Dolomoti 2520, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right. Dolomoti 2520, pushback. Dolomoti, oh wait, no. Lufthansa 2520, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground,
Lufthansa
8 right,
1710, runway 8 right,
Lufthansa
line wait.
2520.
Runway 8 right line up and wait Lufthansa 1710.
Lufthansa 2665, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Tower, Lufthansa 1801 with you runway 8 left.
Absolute
Taxi
chaos.
to
And
terminal
the
via
arrivals
November
are still
4,
coming.
Lufthansa 2665.
They're still going, you know? So it's still chaos.
Ground, Dolomoti 1944
Hansa line
ready to taxi.
1664, contact departure.
Roger, good day. Roger, good day.
I'm just handing them off via text speak for the contact departure, I think, because it's going to be, it's quite, you know, just, I can do 2 things at once then. Just make it a bit quicker. Dolomoti 1944, continue taxi.
Say again. Continue taxi Dolomoti 1944.
Lufthansa 2249er, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Tower, Lufthansa 2678 requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 1710, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Lufthansa 2249er.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Lufthansa 1710.
This is mad.
Ground,
Lufthansa
2520 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 2520, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Lufthansa 2520.
Hansa line 1638, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Tower, Hansa line 1643 with you runway 8 left.
Whoa, this is
Runway
nuts.
8 right line up
Absolutely
and wait
nuts.
Hansa line 1638.
I'm trying to get as many planes like out as I can, but it is sort of, I don't want to push back. I don't want to push them back when it's so busy because I can't really see what's going on then with everything. Lufthansa 2011, runway 8 left, clear to land. And there's just
Runway
a
8 left
continuous
cleared to land
stream
Lufthansa
of
2011.
arrivals. It's not dying down. Lufthansa 1723, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4 Lufthansa 1723.
But it is a bit chaotic, really. Hansa line 1632, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved.
But it's
Hansa line
starting to calm down
1632.
now. We've only got a few planes that we haven't dealt with.
Roger, good
Hansa
day.
line 1638, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8
Hansa
right
line
cleared for takeoff
1614,
Hansa
runway
line
8 right, line up and wait.
1638.
Runway 8 right line up and
There we
wait
go.
Hansa line 1614.
Lufthansa 2678, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 2678.
Finally, I think it's
Tower,
starting to calm down.
Dolomoti 1965 with you runway 8
In
left.
terms of the departures, anyway. Lufthansa 2249er, Taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4,
Lufthansa
Lufthansa
2249er. Taxi to terminal via Oscar 3.
Taxi to terminal via Oscar 3, Lufthansa 2249er.
It's the same bit of the airfield, just getting clogged up.
Hansa line 1632 ready to taxi.
Hansa line 1632, contact, continue. Hansa line 1632, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Hansa line 1632. Say again.
Lufthansa 2039er, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land, Lufthansa 2039er.
Right, finally it's starting to calm down a little bit. In terms of on the ground, anyway. Hands down off to departure. There you go.
Roger. Good day.
It's a lot easier doing that via text because I can just focus on everything else then.
Lufthansa 2042 requesting push and start.
Oh, no, not going to clear that yet.
Lufthansa 2678 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 2678, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Lufthansa 2678.
Hansa line 1614, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff, Hansa line 1614.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait, Dolomoti 2386.
Oh wow,
Tower, Lufthansa 1751 with you, runway 8 left.
Lufthansa 2011, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4, Lufthansa 2011.
Continuous this. Gotta try and get these planes out as well. Hansa line 2306, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right, pushback approved.
Just one plane now.
Hansa line 2306.
That's waiting on departure clearance. So, like pushback clearance, so not too bad. It means we can get them clear, no stands clear for the planes. Lufthansa 1801, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land, Lufthansa 1801.
Yeah, the departures are finally starting to clear a little bit now. Still not totally clear, but it's better than what it was. Lufthansa 2039er, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4, Lufthansa 2039er.
Roger, good day.
Right, one plane's just taken off. We'll have to let the Dolomoti wait for a teeny bit first before we can clear it for takeoff, but it's a start. And finally these planes are landing. The gap between the planes is getting a little bit smaller.
Siberian Airlines.
Siberian Airlines.
With you, runway 8 left.
Have to get that one right. Siberian Airlines, because I won't recognise that later on. Dolomoti 2386, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, clear
Thai
for takeoff.
925, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait, Thai 925.
Tower, Lufthansa 2112 requesting push and start.
Well, there's one plane there, Hansa line 2306. I cleared it for pushback. It still hasn't pushed back, so that might be a bugged plane. I'll have to watch it. Lufthansa 2042, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right, pushback approved. Lufthansa 2042.
Hansa line 1643, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land, Hansa line 1643.
There is a queue for takeoff now. It's been there for quite a while. That queue for takeoff, it's getting larger, but I'm just going to try and get through this rush and then finish, I think, but I'll have to watch what happens. Is that departing? Yes. Lufthansa 2112, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right, pushback approved.
Dolomiti 2386.
Lufthansa 2112.
Dolomoti 2386, contact departure.
Tower, Dolomoti 8260 requesting push and start. Roger, good day.
Say again. To terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Lufthansa 1801.
Thai 9025, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Tower, Lufthansa 16901 with you, runway 8 left. Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff, Thai 925.
Right, finally that Hansa line has started pushing back, good. Hansa line 1644, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait, Hansa line 1644.
It's a little bit chaotic this, but It's okay. Got under control.
Ground, Lufthansa 2112 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 2112, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Lufthansa 2112.
Dolomoti 8260, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Dolomoti 8260.
Right, we've got more planes starting to appear on the arrival now, but it seems as if the departure side of things is getting a little bit better, and the overall
Ground,
feel of the
Hansa line
airfield.
2306 ready to taxi.
Dolomoti 1965, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Dolomoti 1965.
Tower, Condor 1573 with you runway 8 left.
Hansa line 1643, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Hansa line 1643.
Okay, that Hansa line wants to go in the Lufthansa's gate, that hasn't pushed back yet. Have to watch that. Right, you continue taxi.
Continue taxi Hansa line 2306.
Thai 9025, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
But yeah, I have to watch
Tower,
this
North
now.
Shuttle 4502 requesting push and start.
North Shuttle 4502, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right. Oh,
Tower, 8 right pushback approved. North Shuttle 4502.
we landed that plane. That was North
Ground,
Shuttle 4501.
Dolomoti 8260
Cool.
ready to taxi.
It's gone through a whole turnaround phase. Right, you continue taxi. I'm going to try and do a bit through text speech.
Continue taxi Dolomoti
To ease it.
8260.
Hansa line 1644, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared
Hansa
for
line
takeoff. Hansa
2168,
line
runway 8 right, line up
1644.
and wait.
Runway
Cool.
8 right line up and wait Hansa line 2168.
Lufthansa 1751, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Tower, North Shuttle 4502 ready to
Right,
taxi.
I'll give it another 10 minutes and then I think we'll
Runway 8 left cleared
probably
to land
finish
Lufthansa
for the day now.
1751.
In about 10
Continue
minutes.
taxi North Shuttle 4502.
Absolute
Tower,
chaos.
Hansa line 2319er with you runway 8 left.
I'll have to check 2042. Oh wow, I didn't
Tower,
clear it for pushback.
Lufthansa 111
Lufthansa
requesting push
2042,
and start.
pushback approved, expect runway 8 right. I didn't clear it for push, that's why I didn't push. Dolomoti 1965, taxi to terminal via November 4.
Taxi to terminal via November 4 Dolomoti 1965.
Lufthansa 111, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 111.
Siberian Airlines 897, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Siberian Airlines 897.
Right, that can contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Lufthansa 1751, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Lufthansa 1751.
Hansa line 2168, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Hansa line
Lufthansa
2168.
1928, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right line up and wait Lufthansa 1928.
Still got plenty
Tower,
of arrivals.
Lufthansa 2443 with you runway 8 left.
Loads of planes.
Ground, Lufthansa 2042 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 2042, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Lufthansa 2042.
Oh, there's Siberian Airlines. That's what, S7 Airlines probably?
Ground, Lufthansa 111 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 111, continue taxi. Lufthansa 111, continue taxi. Lufthansa 111, continue taxi.
Continue
There.
taxi Lufthansa 111.
Yeah, it's very, I don't know, very busy, is all I can say. It's still crazy, but we've got no one waiting for pushback now, which is nice for the first
Tower,
time in ages.
Lufthansa 2476 requesting push
There
and
goes
start.
that plane. Oh, there you go, Lufthansa 2476. That'll wait a little bit, I'll hold it a little bit. I've got too many planes departing at the moment, there's a massive queue. There's about a queue of about 3 planes,
Tower,
and another
Lufthansa
5
1624
taxiing along
requesting
Sierra.
push and start.
Okay, more planes have started spawning in that want push and start now. Although I only heard I heard 2 planes say they're requesting it, but I can't see both of them. Oh, 1624, I see it. Lufthansa 1624, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback
Lufthansa
approved.
1928, runway
Lufthansa
8 right.
1624. Tower, Lufthansa 179er5 with you runway 8 left. Negative.
Fifth takeoff.
Lufthansa 19er28. Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff Lufthansa 19er28.
Lufthansa 16901, cleared, runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Going around Lufthansa
What?
169er1. Say again.
I didn't say go around, I said land.
Good day.
Okay, what's it doing? Lufthansa 169. Okay. Siberian Airlines 897. Taxi to terminal via November.
Taxi to
What on earth
terminal
was that
via
about?
November Siberian Airlines 89er7.
What was that about? Condor 1573. Runway 8 left, cleared to land.
Runway 8 left cleared to land Condor
Dolomiti
1573.
1944, runway 8 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 8 right line up and wait Dolomiti 1944.
Right, you know what? I got a penalty? No. In the last minute, I just lost a penalty. Why? Oh, that's a shame. I lost all the points. I had 500 last time I checked, and I've just lost them all. Oh. Why did I lose them? Oh well. Well, forget that happened. Overall, though, you know, what was that? 70-something planes? Very successful. Shame about the penalty at the end. I don't really know what happened there. That was a bit of an odd one. I don't remember anything really happening that gave us that. Maybe it was the go-around, but after the go-around it was still there. I don't think we did anything wrong, did we? But I don't know, I was getting a bit tired by the end then, so I think we'll finish now. I'm only meant to do an hour and a half. I've done an hour and 50 minutes. I said 2 hours in the title, so pretty much bang on. If you guys want me to do more streams like this, please say. I probably will do another Tower 3D stream at some point on Gatwick, although I will probably go nuts in the process of doing Gatwick, so that'll be interesting, because Gatwick is quite a difficult airport to go controlling, but we'll see. And then maybe we can do Los Angeles at some point as well. We've got, I don't know, Philadelphia's always a bit of a nuts airport to control, because there's so many runways that are all scattered everywhere, so maybe we won't do Philadelphia, but I haven't, by the way, for Los Angeles and Philadelphia, I've got real traffic, but I don't have real colour. I only have real colour for the 3 I've bought, which is Munich, Stuttgart, and Gatwick. But it would be interesting. Again, St. Thomas. St. Thomas is kind of a fun airport, but it's really quite quiet, so not the best to do a stream on. It's the tutorial airport, really. As you can see, I'm not very good at collecting. I'm really bad at collecting penalties, you know, in comparison. But I've played this game quite a bit. Today was pretty successful. Shame about the penalty at the end. That is a bit of a shame, but never mind. You know, this isn't a game where I play for high score. It's a game I play for the fun. You know, if I get a penalty, you know, I'm not handling that for an hour and a half. I can kind of see playing this game why ATC in real life have a maximum of 1.5 hours on shift, and really closer to 70 minutes in real life when, you know, in reality. So I can really see why they have that. It is a pretty tiring thing to be doing. But anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed today. I will leave you with the end screen and the background music. Bye-bye!